Hi everyone, welcome to REG'S RANT. REG'S RANT is going to be like a straight from the hip talk about many different subjects. No topic will be off topic with REG'S RANT. And we'll probably run through the alphabet with current subjects, things that weigh on people's minds today. I mean, a lot of people are probably wondering what the hell's going on with things coming from the sky now. That meteor that came into Russia and blew up like a 300 megaton or 300 kiloton nuclear warhead when it exploded, and the blast wave injured 1,000 people because the glass that they were close to watching the fireball and it exploded, and the sonic boom caught up, and then there was a major blast wave, right? Because it was coming so fast that it was faster than the sound. So, and then there was the asteroid that was just missed Earth. I think it was like 17,000 kilometers from the atmosphere. So it was like around where the satellites run. So it was pretty damn close to the Earth. So that was kind of scary. So we're talking really about astronomy, and right now about things that are going on. I think as we get up in the future, we're going to see more and more of this. I think probably also due to the magnetic fields of the Earth being interfered with, possibly with different things. North Korea just did a nuclear test there, and it was seemed to happen. Things seemed to start happening after that. So maybe it did something to the magnetic field, or maybe last year in 2012, everybody heard about the galactic alignment of the sun, the planets, and the Milky Way, kind of, and a lot of people believe that that's where the symbol of the cross came from, when the galactic alignment started. So I don't know, it's hard to say what's gonna go on, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess. But hopefully it won't be anything worse than what we've seen already. I'd like to talk a little bit about abuse and bullying. I think this is like a really global problem, and the thing about abuse is like people get power and they abuse it. I think it started even by the time when we were down from the trees and we went into caves. I mean, and then people came into communities and clans. There was always people that are abusers, right? They always wanted to be like bullies. That's what bullies are, really. They abuse their power, and they will push somebody else down. And instead of treating them equally, they treat them inferior, and maybe because they think that they can think faster, they smarter, that makes him superior, but really that makes him stupid and dumbass, because the populace, they turn on them eventually. They seem to be the type of people that want to have total control, and and that way control others, right? So, control freaks are usually bullies, right? So, but it's not a good thing, because I know there's a lot of campaigns against bullying right now, but these are like passive, and I believe that really what a person needs to do is they have to empower themselves, and one way you can do that is by learning in Jutsu, and ninjutsu really is quite an amazing martial art, because it does not rely on set techniques or moves, if you will, about avoiding or dealing with opponents. More or less, it's dealing with stealth, like being able to steal in on your enemy. Like, for example, if somebody were to strike you with a ninja, the ninja believe this goes back to ancient times, that a ninja, whenever they're up against an opponent, they never put their heart in towards facing the opponent. It's always away from the opponent, right? So if a person is standing in front of them, they would be standing, they would have their right foot forward, right? That way their heart is away from that person. So if that person were to try to punch them or something, instead of trying to block it, they could block it or trap a person's punch, but it's more likely more advantageous to move the person's feet, or move your feet, but don't move forward, move backwards or sideways. And this is like fancy footwork. So and doing so, you will turn your body and you will be able to deflect a person's blow. And then you'll notice that when you do that, person is open for a counterattack. And there's various ways of counterattacking, right? You can go for ribs, groin. I find a lot of people that when they're bullying, sometimes they're very physical, and they won't just be in your face, but they will be very physical, like making contact. So person can actually use their knees into a person's groin, especially a female. Many of them, they have their partners bully them, and sometimes maybe even to the point of doing them bodily harm. So they can use their knees, right? And they can knee them in the groin, or they can hit them in the ribs too. And this will take them out pretty fast. Like, it will not kill them, but it will subdue them, right? So then you'll kind of show them that you're not passive against them. Like, when they're bullying you, you're standing up, right? And you have to be, you don't have to be aggressive, but you can be assertive. And if that means being aggressive to give them the message that you're not going to stand for their bullying, then so be it. That's what you have to do, right? The important thing is that if there's 3 or more, you try to run, because it's very hard for you to take out 3 people unless you're high level of ninja master, or you have a black belt in karate, right? One thing to do is, if you can't run and you're cornered, right, You take out the leading person. If they strike you or they try to strike you, then what you need to do is you need to take them out, because if you take them out, then the other lackeys will be they will think twice about attacking you. But if you don't do anything, if you freeze, that's the absolute worst thing to do, is freeze. Okay, so we're going to talk more about something on the sea, on a sea topic. And like I said, nothing's going to be off topic, okay? Not sexual abuse, suicide, anything. We can talk about this. Let's hear about what you have to say, and let's see if we can brainstorm for solutions. Okay, thanks for listening, and do subscribe to my channel. Thanks very much. I'm R.D. Lyons, author and creator of Hurricane the Super Ninja. Bye-bye.